Okay, so when I was a wee lass, hi by the way, it's been a while. When I was a wee lass, my brother had a computer, like one of those old big like clunky ones that took forever to load. This wasn't exactly the time that like everyone had a computer in their home, but like the internet existed. So I would like play on his computer and stuff. And one thing that he used to do on the computer was track Santa. And like I don't know how he did it. He like went on the NORAD website, cuz like NORAD, if you don't know what it is, it's North American Aerospace Defense Command, which basically means whatever's going on in the air, they're monitoring and they're like tracking it. I think it was like invented during the Cold War, because the US was like, so Russia might be like launching a missile at us and like, you know, nuclear bombs, so we're gonna put nukes on the Canadian border and then establish this thing to monitor the air, so if nukes are coming our way, it triggers those nukes on the Canadian border to nuke Russia, and you know the story, mutually assured destruction. So NORAD like monitors like, you know, whatever's going on. It could be like missiles or planes or just like ships, just like whatever's going on in the air. They also have like satellites, and they even monitor like space. So if like an alien ship comes down, NORAD or CONAD, Continental Aerospace Defense Command, could like will be the first to know about it. How this happened, NORAD tracking Santa, that's what I'm talking about. NORAD tracks Santa, and you like look at a map and it shows like a tiny little Santa in a sleigh, and it's like ho ho ho, and then you see it go like across the globe, and then for all you flat earthers out there, it's a globe, Earth is a sphere, calm down. And it's like, it shows him going around, and it shows like his latitude, his longitude, and like what country he's in. So, and if you like can't tell, it'll say at the bottom like Santa's in Japan. He's like however many miles from like wherever you are if you enable your location. And this can be done on a computer. And there's like that whole thing, and I was like hype every year for it. And we stopped tracking Santa, I think, when I stopped believing in Santa, and so we just like don't really do it anymore. But I was like, that was a cool tradition that we had, right? So it's not the NORAD website, it's called noradsanta.org, and I like wanted to see what they had going on, and they have like so much. They have like the history, they have like different tabs, NORAD HQ headquarters, and it tells you about NORAD and how NORAD started tracking Santa, which was an accident. Apparently there's some ad put out, and it was like, oh kids, call Santa, but somehow they like messed up the number and it went to NORAD, so that like military operations hotline, and so they'd answer it and kids would be like, Santa, Santa, and so the guy that was there, I forget his name even though I saw it like 5 minutes ago, he would say like, oh, Santa like isn't here, Santa's here right now, and like give them updates and like information. And now it's like a full-fledged thing. They have the NORAD HQ, they have, which I just explained, they have the library, which is like about Santa, about NORAD, different activities you can do on like during the holidays, like Christmas traditions around the world, and like other stuff about Santa and Christmas. And then they have like articles and like whatnot, and they also have music. The music player is at the bottom, but you can go to their whole like music library, and it'll like show you. and there's a music player at the bottom which you can just click on, and also a map, and it shows like Santa Village, NORAD HQ, like Santa's house and whatever. And there was one thing I read, and it was like statistics about like his weight during landings, his weight during takeoff, how many like reindeer he has. It was funny, right? Like it's meant for kids, and they also have games too that you can play. And they release a new like flash game every day of December. So as soon as December 1st rolls around, noradsanta.org is like lit, and you can just do whatever. So that's what I've been doing for like an hour now, and I don't know, I kind of wanted to tell you guys about it. Hopefully this goes up soon, so you don't miss out. I'll link it at the bottom in the description. And then it also has a countdown, like a counter for when Christmas comes, December 25th. So that's exciting. And yeah, I think it might count down to December 24th actually. But on Christmas Eve, you can like track Santa and like where he is and where he's going. And it's really awesome, especially if you have kids or younger siblings, younger cousins, nieces, nephews, whatever, or just for you, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm Elp Smith. You can like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, or not. I'm not your mama. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. And a happy new vlog.